jets, more border runs, train rides, and chartered ships. She would become a smuggler with herself as her only cargo. She didn't look forward to the change. Today, though, the immigration agent barely glanced at her photo. Purpose of trip? Safari. You don't safari in Kenya? I hear Kruger is better, wanted to see for myself. The agent smiled. Length of stay? 3 days. That quickly he stamped her passport, nodded her along. As she walked through the nothing-to-declare line at customs, she felt the familiar relief that came with escaping the funnel. She could never be sure. She didn't underestimate the NSA's abilities. Their computers could trace a signal through 1 trillion bits of noise. But they needed a place to start. Helen Kerr's safari wasn't it. She emerged from the terminal at 11 a.m. and blinked her eyes against the bright sun. Winter in the northern hemisphere, summer in the south. A perk of this trip. Her driver, Jan, stood beside a Land Cruiser holding a sign with her name. He was a white man, thickly muscled. Miss Kerr, pleasure to meet you. He had a strong South African accent, the words spoken slowly, the syllables mashed together. Pleasure. He grunted a little as he lifted her bag into the Toyota. Heavy? He didn't dare ask what was inside. She ignored him again when he asked if her flight had been smooth. Best if he knew nothing about her, not even her accent. For 2 hours they drove west on a divided highway filled with square Mercedes trucks and pickups overloaded with furniture. South Africans loved auto racing. The drivers on this highway seemed to think they were auditioning for Formula One. They sped, tailgated, sliced between lanes without signaling, sometimes all three at once. Finally, a sign proclaimed the Free State Province, featuring the suitably Orwellian motto, Success Through Unity. After another hour, Jan steered the Toyota north onto a rutted 2-lane road that cut through rich farmland, sunflower and wheat fields. Another 45 minutes. Nothing more. Good boy, she almost said. You're learning. During apartheid, this province had been among the most racist areas in South Africa. Blacks without the proper pass cards had a nasty habit of disappearing, their bodies turning up months later. Of course, apartheid had ended decades before. Blacks could live wherever they chose in South Africa, yet many avoided the Free State, because of men like the one Salome had flown 5,000 miles to see. His estate was small and manicured. 2 grey mares grazed behind a low brick wall topped with a wire fence. Every few meters, pictographs of a lightning bolt hung from its mesh. To warn off anyone who couldn't read danger electricity, Salome supposed. The entry gate was 8 feet of wrought iron, watched by twin security cameras. Behind it, Salome glimpsed a handsome brick house with a columned front porch. Witvans Manor, a bronze plaque proclaimed. Rand Witvans had stolen even more money than Salome had imagined. Or his wife had been an heiress. Or both. The gate swung open as the Land Cruiser arrived. They were expected. The Toyota rolled up the gravel driveway as a German shepherd trotted alongside. Like everything else here, the shepherd was a model of the breed, tall and imposing, with dark, broody eyes. That bite hurt me more than it hurt you. Salome preferred cats to dogs. Cats were more subtle. Deadlier, too. The average house cat killed hundreds of birds and mice every year if its owners were kind or foolish enough to allow it outside. Though Salome had neither cat nor dog, nor husband, nor child. Years before, she'd imagined she would. No longer. This project had become her life. As the cruiser stopped in front of the house, the shepherd barked an urgent warning. In a window on the second floor, a steel-gray Great Dane looked down on them, jowls quivering. A thief who feared dogs had best find another house. The front door swung open. A tall man wearing a blue blazer and khakis stepped onto the porch. Rand Witvans. In his mid-70s, he still aspired to be an English country gentleman. He had most of his hair, but the wattles of his neck betrayed his age. "Natalie," he shouted, "so nice to see you again." Her name wasn't Natalie either. The shepherd stepped close to the Toyota. He bared his teeth and gave a guttural growl, low and carnivorous.